Hello, my name is Richard Ziccarelli. I teach the manufacturing labs here at FIU. I just want to give you guys a quick run through of what our labs do here, and also perhaps if you're new here to FIU, what your relationship is and the importance is of engineering with manufacturing. So I'll do that through sharing a PowerPoint with you guys. And let's go ahead to our first slide here. So let's begin with what is an engineer. So the definition of an engineer is engineers are professionals who invent, design, analyze, build, and test machines, complex systems, structures, gadgets, and materials to fulfill objectives and requirements. In other words, what you guys design is with the intent that it's going to be made into some type of a reality. So right away, the relationship between engineer and manufacturing begins. So over the years, there's been many things that have affected manufacturing. They can be kind of narrowed into three categories: cultural, generational, and budgetary. The cultural thing is that many years ago, there were a lot of skilled jobs. And with those skilled jobs, they didn't require you to have a degree. A lot of them were on-the-job training, and advancing up through the company was also done just by you being able to do the job, perform it well. You could advance upwards in all the different categories right up through management. As time went on, that kind of changed, and all of a sudden degrees became more heavily demanded by the different corporations out there. The generational aspect was, again, 30 years ago, we didn't have the computers or the computer power that we have today. So kids back then that were your age now did different things to occupy their time. A lot of them, worked with their dads in their garages and did things more by hand than they did today, where we have the abundance of computer games and everything else that's out there. So there was a generational change for sure. And then the budgetary change. Years ago, when I went to high school, they had a lot of programs for us. I had a shop class, welding class, machine classes. The girls had home economics, phys ed and music classes. They were all part of the regular curriculum. Now, maybe you're lucky enough to have a technology class. You came from a high school that had a technology class, and some of you didn't. Some of that stuff was actually removed from you because of budgetary reasons. And that kind of had a end effect. And that end effect on manufacturing is that because of this lack of hands-on, the lack of experience, and the type of academics they were receiving in their universities, newly graduated engineers really came out with very little or no hands-on experience. That resulted in more costly mistakes, also designs that weren't manufacturable or impossible to manufacture due to certain features. And of course, that had a monetary effect on the companies. When things could not be designed or built efficiently or effectively, obviously that's going to affect the bottom line cost. So what does FIU do about it? As you can see here on the slide, we have a lot of different things here at FIU to help bridge that gap. And the way that we do that is we offer a manufacturing course. We offer a level 1 course and a level 2 course. The level 1 course really is just the beginning. If you've never been in a manufacturing environment before, this is the course that kind of introduces you to a very tiny slice of the pie of manufacturing. It also explains and has a heavier weight as far as getting you to understand what your relationship is with a manufacturer and what manufacturers actually require from engineers in order to be able to do their jobs. So moving forward, we also offer our existing students and our faculty and staff almost every single year, except for the COVID years. We were put on something called an engineering expo. And that's where we invite kids from elementary school all the way up to the high school level to come out and see what it is that we do as engineers. We get to showcase ourselves, and that piques interest out in the community. We have something called Engineers on Wheels. That's where our students visit high schools and talk about engineering and discuss the different aspects of it, as well as their accomplishments here, things that they've done. Senior design is a big thing here. Everybody that becomes an engineer at FIU has to do a senior design project where you have to work with a team and you have to come up with a solution to a problem or maybe a new innovation. And you go through the iterations of designing it and building it. And then you present it to a panel that looks it over, and these are a panel of experts from industry, many of them, as well as the professors here at FIU. And in addition to that, we have clubs and teams, right? We have our FSAE, which is our Formula One team that we build a Formula One car just about every other year, and we compete with the world with that. Our Aero team that also builds planes and competes around the country. Shell Eco, that's another a project that we do here, another design team that puts together fuel efficient cars. So there's a lot here at FIU, and including something that I think is invaluable to everybody, and that's the opportunity of internships. FIU has fantastic relationships to a lot of big corporations that are listed here. And these corporations, sometimes they're paid and unpaid, but most of them are paid, where you get an opportunity to work with that company for a period of time. Could be for a few months, 6 months, and a lot of times after that internship is over, many of our students are offered full-time positions. So we have what's called an engineering manufacturing center, and that's what I run here at FIU. The engineering manufacturing center is a cost center where we not only host the labs that you'll be taking for manufacturing classes, but we also do a lot of work for the researchers here at FIU. We help seniors and with their senior design projects, and we help the local community out as well. So if you're not familiar with what's machine shops are, this is where you'll get acquainted with them. We have a student dedicated machine shop that once you've gone through some of the training here, taking the level 1 and level 2 courses, or you join one of the clubs, you can have access to the student machine shop. And that student machine shop requires some EHS, environmental health and safety certifications, and of course a release form to be filled out. But once you have all of that documentation and you have some background experience, the machine shop has some general machine equipment that will be available to you to work on FIU related projects. The types of machining that we offer here at the EMC and also the student machine shop is standard drilling on our drill presses and on our milling machines. Sawing capability. And again, because we're a machine shop, we're really not a wood shop. We have a couple of wood cutting machines like a table saw and a band saw and the drill press. But most of our machines are geared towards hard plastics and metals. We also have conventional milling. That's the machine that you see on the screen right now. That gives us the ability to drill precision location holes, sizes, slots, cuts, mostly straight type cuts or angular cuts. When we need more capability for doing things that are more round, like threads and diameters and bores, that's what our lathe turning capabilities are. And then we jump into CNC milling, computer numerical controlled. And a lot of you that have done this in high school know what I'm talking about, but if you don't, these are machines that are controlled by computers. They give us a much wider array of capabilities as far as being able to now mill complex contours and hold more tighter precisions. So we have that capability in both machine shops, the EMC and the student machine shop as well. We also offer 3D printing services here. So we have some PLA printers. We just acquired a new Mark Forge metal printer, which should come online within the coming weeks. We also have the lower end PLA printers that these are fee-based printers for us at the EMC. That's for printing things that you might be using for your projects or your senior design or some of your classes. And the higher end printers are for doing more precise type printing or more, I'll say more towards the line of high accuracy. So in this sample slide here, you can see some of the parts that we're and projects that we've done here. This is just a small amount of things that we've done as far as 3D printing goes, machining goes, and you can kind of see the different size variations and the complexities of them. So we offer a lot here at FIU, and a lot of it is here and is always here for your benefit. The resources, you have, fantastic professors and mentors here that you can go to and get valuable information from and assistance. The courses here at FIU are also second to none. We have our clubs and teams that you saw that you can get involved in, and that's where you can really, really expand your knowledge and your talents, because now you're faced with like real world issues that will help prepare you for your futures. And of course, we offer not every piece of equipment. We don't have every type of equipment that's out there in industry, but a good enough array of equipment that it'll definitely give you plenty of resources in order to accomplish things. So the bottom line here from me and from all of us is to take advantage of these resources, use them to the best of their capabilities so you improve your capabilities and abilities. And that's really what we're all about here at FIU. So I'll stop the share here and I'll conclude here as well. And thanks for taking the time to listen to me, and hopefully I get to see you guys real soon. Take care.